Go.
Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Florida Gators and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game, he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Out wide left, it's Martin. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays, and once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking for a man, it's Baker. Out wide right, it's Kane. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. He's stopped.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Left side, it's Mays. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on third down. Right side, it's Mays. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Brown. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the air, it's Baker. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Give to the running back. Swamped immediately.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Back to pass, it's Baker. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying to squeak through the pile. And he won't make it to the marker. Stonewalled for the 2nd straight play.
These situations in football come up all the time. You practice them all throughout the week. Short yardage, gotta have it situations. I am not bringing my punt unit on the field. I gotta bow up, prove out to my team, to my unit, to everybody out there, I can get this first down. Let's go.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. Now a timeout is called so they can talk over what to do on 4th and 2. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll toss it. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint and try to put some points on the board.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle.
He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sees an alley. Oh, he's got some space. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've reached... Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Jones wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Gators headed quickly to the line.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
They'll send the back in motion. Second down to the air. He's going to take off. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Kane.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Turning it on. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Makes the grab. Touchdown Gators! A great catch and run for 6. On to attempt the try.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Got the first down. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Handoff for Peoples. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
Wants to throw one first. Grabbed in the middle. It's Samuel. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this.
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Wallace. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Running the red zone, it's Martin. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job. Just can.
Thanks, going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Jones to throw. Left side is Overton. There he goes. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
He did a really good job on third down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in on third down. Those are those situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on the line.
Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Kane. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. Fresh center down's going to the air. Finds his target. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Finds his man on the RPO. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more you start to bring big bodies on the field, right? The field shrinks. I'm worried about you running the football, particularly up the middle. But how about the offense? Does a nice job tossing the ball on the perimeter, going out there, getting some positive yards.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running inside. It's Martin. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. He just got rid of the football. I'm not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Western Kentucky, taking on the number 10 team, the Pitt Panthers. And it's Pitt on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12.
He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Jones wants to throw it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Going for it all. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Oh, a lot of space. All the way! Touchdown, Florida!
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. 4th and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So this 2nd half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2-possession lead.
Looking left. Already find a hole in that secondary. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Penn State's offense comes onto the field, ready to start the drive. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Turns it upfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Jones to throw. Left side is Smith. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The Gators are in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Right side, it's Brown. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Gators! And the pummeling has started. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Rush is on. Blasted as he lets it go. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Working the middle, it's complete. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Samuel. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Got a man, it's Wallace. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first. He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. And he's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here, down close in the red zone.
Looking to the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Jones wants to throw it. Spits it out to the back. Open on the right side, that's Smith. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work for the 1st down in the final period of this one. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Kane. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Gonna let it fly. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Caught. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, open field on the right. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions come to the line on the heels of that big pass play, making the adjustment. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Throwing right. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's got room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Makes a connection. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Going to look downfield again. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative, and you're going to hand the football over, and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And, man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points, and instead the defense recovers the football.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Jones to throw. Right side, it's Brown. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got his man. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Drops back on 1st down. Left side, it's Brown. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Gators in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's got it. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Smith. At the 35, he's loose. Makes the grab and room to run. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
Out wide left, it's Smith. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Wants to throw one first. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like...
Makes the grab at the 10. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party gift. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys offense.
Lets it fly. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll need a bunch on second down. Jones wants to throw it. Left side is Overton. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Gators will hustle to the line.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation.
Snags it, and he's open. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss.
Number 38, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Between the hashes, it's Carter. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Makes the catch. It's Carter. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker. It's Martin. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the opposite.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Hey, this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Unloads to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent.